4420 BC and the struggle is real. I have finished Grammaticus in Babylon, which now has 15,000 people. Woo! And currently working on the Stargazer's hut. On the other hand, the economy is not doing well. I managed to make Durkurigauzu happy. However, Daria descended into anarchy again. Well, anarchy isn't the right word to say it, but you know, it's unhappy. However, it's gonna get better. There's a couple of buildings shadowed there to make it work. What's worrying me though is the city of Murray. It's really bad as far as disease goes. It's at 176. We have dysentery, diphtheria, common cold, and scurvy raging here, and I think at 200 we might hit the plague. So I prioritize the Hewer hut and an outhouse, even though it's gonna make people even more mad at me. But this just has to be done. We need to lower this awful disease-ridden city. Well, we have to get rid of disease in this awful city. Then I'm gonna prioritize some happiness generating buildings because we really could use them. We'll see if I can find something, but there's a lot of buildings to be built here, definitely. So a jump rope can be built, and a fishmonger. Damn, I have to build that one too. It's just not enough time. There's not enough time, and we'll have to build a couple of these things. Chief's hut is definitely going to be a thing worth considering because it improves everything in this city. So that's one thing that I want to do. Borsipa is also unhappy, but it's not something that would be really awful. So I'm going with the woodwind instrument maker now there to promote a bit of culture growth, a bit more of gold. Why town? Oh, Townwell. Okay, Townwell can wait, so let's cancel that one. Dance Hall will provide us with enough education and happiness to make everything worthwhile. And then there's a string instrument maker, walls, and then bazaar, grocer, and market. Okay, that seems like a reasonable way to go. I'm gonna put the well on the back of that. I don't think there's anything else. I have to think about that now. So other than that, we're doing, generally speaking, fine. I'm interested in what the orchards will bring. The education is really a big problem, but you can see that we're back to 785 science per turn. I have stopped the decline and started a slow increase. Babylon, Tukulti-Ninurta, and 2 more cities I noted have a rising education level. So we should see it getting over 800 soon. Oh, hey, we reached the North Pole.
A man is old when he can pass an apple orchard and not remember the stomach ache.
It's interesting. So this gives us a lot of food and gold producing buildings, which is going to be extremely useful for us in the coming days. And we'll have to prioritize these, but again, education is really important because we lost most of the bonuses we had, and it gives a bonus to everything: gold, production, science, food, everything. So education is a priority now, no matter what happens. I'm not sure about that carnival. I want to build it because it's a fucking insane amount of culture for us, but that doesn't seem like it's even remotely necessary for now. Cactus plantation. Ha ha ha. Okay, next is fungi culture. Mushroom gatherer +1. I don't even know if we had that. Durkurigauzu borders have expanded. Really? What's new? I don't see anything new. You lied to me, game. You lied to me. And we don't have anyone harvesting this kelp. Are we using that one? We are. We should have someone working on that. We have a workload here. Classic. 5 turns. Why is everything taking so long? I have 2 workboats here. They're building beacons here. I don't think it's 1 gold, 1 food. Not worth it at this point, I think. Well, anyway, see you in another 14 turns when we reach fungi culture. I guess hopefully by then I'll have some better news, because it's much slower than I thought it would be. Well, Borsipa is still unhappy, and it's going to be for the next, how many? Come on, 4 turns. After which it's going to get happy again. So I'm looking forward to that. Murray has slowed down its disease to 0, or the increase in disease rate to 0. So the outhouse is actually going to lower it. Though the unhappiness is going to be pretty awful. So once that is done, I'm gonna skip trails and storyteller's hut and try to issue some buildings, to build something that will immediately increase happiness. I'm entirely not sure what that will be yet. It might be, for example, the chief's hut and some other things, but we'll eventually see when, we'll burn that bridge when that, wow, we'll burn that bridge when we cross it. I wanted to say, we'll burn that bridge when the river flows. It doesn't make much sense. Anyway, economy is not doing all that bad. We're finishing the salt quarry, the bird collar, there was something else. Hunting dog trainer over there. Not a lighthouse, but a chief's hut and a clay pit here. And I'm ready to prioritize some more buildings. I really need to keep it above 0 from now on. However, the biggest achievement, we're at 824 science per turn. So the re-education program I'm running is actually bringing a lot of fruit. I'm not sure how Babylon is doing, to be honest. 79 and it's increasing. I think that when we hit 100, if we hit 100, it's gonna give me another bump. Difficulty in North 13 and increasing, that is awesome. And many other cities are having the same amount of success. So yeah, we should be doing fine in a couple of turns, that is. But yeah, you see that the numbers are jumping up and down all the time depending on what is happening where, and if the disease is increasing, crime is increasing and stuff like that. But generally we managed to increase the education and get rid of crime. Now only the unhappiness and disease problems remain. Oh, hello, Marlin. Still attacking me with outrigger.
Falling in love is like eating mushrooms. You never know if it's the real thing until it's too late.
That's actually a pretty cool quote. So white truffle gatherer requires mushrooms. We don't have that. Also pigs. Black truffle gatherer, obsidian and mushrooms. No, we don't have that. Bullet gatherer, mushrooms, an apple. Okay, lemons and mushrooms. We don't have that. So many things about mushrooms and we don't have that. But we could build a mushroom farm. No, it requires mushrooms as well. So all of this requires mushrooms, which we don't have. What a waste of technology. Damn. And then it comes the pulley, which I believe will give me some more interesting bonuses. So let's look forward to that. Any mushrooms anywhere? I don't see any, to be honest. I don't think I ever saw any mushrooms anywhere. These resources are just for your viewing pleasure. You ask me about them from time to time, so here they are, but there's a poultry. This resin, cotton. Have we ever seen mushrooms? Murex. There's jade, which I would love. I really want this island. I really want this island, but this is so far from our capital. It would just break us. You can feel it in my bones. Do they have mushrooms? I don't think anyone has mushrooms in this game. There's some oxen. A lot of animals, jade. What is this? Papyrus. Lead ore. Or lead ore. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Yeah, there's no mushrooms. Oh, here they are. Here we have mushrooms. So what did they give? +2 food and 1 gold. Oh yeah, I remember seeing them. They look so weird on the map. So they're probably somewhere else as well. Not sure where though. Anyway, I'll continue in the current trend and I'll see you with the Pulley, which increases mining camp yield, increases improvements, build rate, and can construct a pulley wheel. Really? Well, it's not what I wanted, but... Pulley wheel, where are you? Pulley. Pulley wheel. Wow, plus 10% production. That's actually pretty good. So... Oh, you finally finished it! You glorious bastards. Okay, now I'm gonna send you here. Oh, and you finished the farm. That's awesome as well. So let's continue. And we'll see what comes next. Well, we are still 7 turns away from the Pulley, but according to this, in 1 turn we should get a new great person. Yes, we got St. Thomas Becket, born on 21st of December 1118 and died on 29th of December 1170. He was Archbishop of Canterbury. Oh, that's right, St. Thomas Becket was Archbishop of Canterbury. He is venerated as a saint by both the Catholic Church and the Anglican Communion. He engaged in conflict with Henry II over the rights and privileges of the Church and was murdered by followers of the king. Poor bastard. We got a mud path destroyed here, so I haven't had time yet to send the workers there, so I did that now. And here we can build... Oh my god! You guys were correct, or one of you was who mentioned that. Akkad as a holy city can now have Kantengri, plus 10.4 gold, plus 10.2 culture, and plus 1 gold and 1 culture per city with Tengri. That should... yeah, that changed our income a lot. Tengri. Okay, so that's good. That boosted our economy again. We are going up and down between -4 and 6, but overall it's increasing. I can say that it's increasing. Daria should become happy next turn when we finish the Chief's Hut. Then the Music Hut will make sure it won't go unhappy for a long time. While Mara is actually a really huge problem for us. It's shrinking so fast that no matter what I do, it's going to lose a bit of population, I think, anyway. I might get this one, which would give me +4 food. Yeah, that's not enough. It's not going to work. We'll probably lose a point of population here. No matter... I underestimated the risk that was in this city with the biggest unhappiness in our empire. What about Porcipa? Is the walls? Yeah, the walls are gonna make it happy. So then it's going to work well. I'm actually thinking no town hall for you guys. You don't need it. Bazaar, grocer, market, shipwright, lighthouse, 3 platforms and carnival all sounds way better at this point. The disease is quite high. but we have quite high health here, so not a problem. Actually, Stella. But this thing first. That gives science, culture, and a lot of education, and we need that education here. Then build the cactus plantation. It will provide us with a bit of gold apiary as well. Sour salt evaporation point too. And a boat yard. Okay, well, see you in 6 turns when we are ready to get the pulley.